Hello again, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of Focus Vandalia. My name is Rich Hopkins. I'm the communications manager for the city. And on today's program, we are coming to you from the Dayton International Airport, which, coming up this next weekend, is the epicenter of all things aviation. We're checking in with our Vandalia Division of Police. We've got some great tips today on how to get you in and out of the air show as quickly and as efficiently as possible. Air Show Week is upon us as all eyes in the Miami Valley turn skyward to watch the thrilling routines of aerial acrobatics play out over the friendly skies of Vandalia. The whole air show experience begins on Friday, June the 21st, with the Chamber of Commerce Air Show Parade.
The parade actually starts this year at 6:55. That's the start-off time for the parade. We'll be shutting down National Road about 6:45, about 10 minutes beforehand. And then as the parade moves west up National, then we'll start shutting down Dixie and all the way out to Northwoods Boulevard.
With the parade and then the air show, street closures and blocked intersections can make it difficult for some folks to get around. Lieutenant Dan Swafford says those in the Skyview Airline Heights neighborhood can use a back road to get in and out.
The Skyview plat behind the police department, behind the city buildings, is kind of held hostage for a couple hours a day. And the folks at the old Delphi Molly plant, they've opened the Marview gate up. So you will not be able to use Skyview or Inverness to get out to Dixie, but the Marview gate that leads out to Northwoods by the Flying J will be open, so you can escape out the back route, or you can still use Maple prior to the parade being over with. And it's usually over with by 8:30, 9 o'clock at the latest.
After more than 30 years of directing air show traffic, the Vandalia Division of Police has become very adept at managing the flow of vehicles. Swafford says the most congested times of the day will come just after those jet team shows wrap up.
At let-out time on Saturday and Sunday, probably from, I would say, 3:30 to 5 o'clock, it does get kind of congested up around Dixie and National, but usually we don't even have an officer that runs the light, it runs itself.
Of course, throughout the weekend, there's a chance traffic could get sticky, which is why Swafford suggests that folks making their way to the air show pay close attention to the officers out there directing traffic.
If I could give a suggestion for anybody, whether they live here in town or whether they're coming for the air show, for one, stay off your cell phones. Don't be looking down because you're not going to be able to see us giving direction. Number two is if you have a pass to get into the air show, please put your parking pass onto the dashboard so we can see where you're trying to park at. And three is to be patient. Patience is a virtue, and we definitely need it that day. It's usually, it always seems like it's the hottest day of the year, and people want to get to the air show, and afterwards when they're hot and tired, they want to get out of there. We understand that, and we do the best we can.
Weather can play a role in where you'll be directed to park. If there's a good amount of rain in the forecast, those grass field lots might not be available for parking. In that case, Swafford says there is a plan B in place.
We will be using the old UPS Emory lot, which runs off of Old Springfield. And I would suggest if we have a lot of rain before the air show is to keep a close eye on their website.
The air show's website is DaytonAirShow.com. And if there are changes on where to go to park, that site is where they'll be posted. Now, if you're coming to the air show on either Saturday or Sunday, your best bet is to get off here at Northwoods Boulevard off of I-75. If you're using 70, hop on 75. It makes it much easier to get off here, head west to Dixie Drive, and follow the instructions to get you in and out of the air show as quickly and as efficiently as possible. That's going to do it for this edition of Focus Vandalia. I'm Rich Hopkins. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.